Ready to get us started here, Riley Patterson. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
For the Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll go to Barkley again. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7. Play action. Here's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Hurts. To Barkley on the check down. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
First down, Eagles.
Up the middle with Barkley. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That went out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. So just a tremendous play there defensively on his opening drive. Not just to make the interception, but to take it all the way home.
And it felt like this was a defense that was on its heels a bit to start this thing off.
Yeah, they pretty much let the other guys march right down the field until that moment.
Yeah, key play there. Turned it all around. Big moment.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Throwing is Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Achane. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Up the middle, Achane. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be 4th down now.
It's 4th down.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Mike McDaniel dialing up the risk here a little bit on 4th down. They're going to go for it. He'll look to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Dolphins. Here we go. 1st down.
Achane is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Eagles 5-yard line.
One more time with Achane. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine from 3 yards out. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the play. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
and that is incomplete.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That one downfield for Dotson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. They'll throw now on the final play. He'll try to do it himself. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A two-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. A little juke. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The third quarter begins with a run by Achane. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. In there to drop it for the loss, linebacker Nakobe Dean, an outstanding play. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 2nd and 13. That's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a toss right side. Achane with it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding the clock.
Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
Another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Achane looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because Him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Viking 18. Go.
They're going to look to throw. He'll dump this off to Achane. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. And they're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, but no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Eagles, first down.
Barkley, inside handoff. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
So after a run like that, I would guarantee that the head coach is saying to himself, maybe even over his headsets to the rest of the staff, what was that all game long? We needed that. That's the type of run we planned for going into the game. Didn't get much of that, but let's move it forward. Let's build on it, get ready for the next week, and let's go play.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Back to throw here. Now Hurt, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Hurts will throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get in as they're back within his score now. The lead's down to 7. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And they take a knee. And on fourth down, they come up and take the knee. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
So that one too wide and incomplete.
It's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill when your guys are struggling to put points on the board all afternoon. There's an incompletion right there.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. Oh, what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short game.
It's 3rd and 7.
They'll look to throw. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. They're going on fourth down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to launch it for Washington. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end.